Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to be talking about a short. I'm super excited to share this short with you guys. It's called I'll Remember You As You Were, Not As What You'll Become. Right? Yeah, that's what it's called. So, this movie is essentially about this sort of Indian, Native American ritual of turning into new life and becoming a new person. That's essentially what it's about. But it's presented in this very abstract and surreal and artistic way, an absurd way in some aspects, but it's presented in this very, very abstract way, and it's very interesting and it's very unique too. It's directed by Hopinka, and I've never heard of her and I've never seen another movie of hers. And I don't think she has any other movies. I'll check really quick. But if she has other movies, I'll be a little surprised. Okay, she has a few shorts, but this is the first short of hers that I've seen. And it's very artful, and it's very imaginative and very creative too. So it opens very strongly on this Indian ritual that's going on. There's these colors and lights that are going like this, and it's not presented in a very literal sense. It looks more like what you'd imagine spiritually as your spirit leaves your body and transcends into another life. It has these beautiful, beautiful visuals, great music, and it's trying very hard to be poetic. And sometimes it fails at that. Sometimes it is a little artsy, but most of the time when it's just visuals and music, it's very, very artistic. Unfortunately, it's in memoir. The whole film is in memory of this one poet, this one Native American poet. And I don't mean to be rude, but her poetry is not very good. And it really deters the movie. Like, the movie starts with this, like, poem, and it's already starting off weak, but then it has that, like, real opening of the colors and the visuals and the lights and the sounds, and that's fantastic. And then you get back down to the poetry, and then you get back up to just visuals and music, and then you get back down to the poetry, and then you get visuals and music, and then you get poetry. So that's the entire movie, and it's this up and down where the highs are very artful, and the lows are very artsy, where it's trying to be artful, and it fails, unfortunately. It has some great ideas, but some poor execution in some parts. And overall, it lacks this clear driving point that it's trying to make. It lacks this clear theme, this clear message, this clear idea that it's trying to communicate. It feels more like an abstract version of someone's retirement video. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like a video that you'd show at someone's retirement party if it was made by an artsy-fartsy student of film, you know? And overall, it works as a memoir, it works as an art film, but it doesn't work at serving a point or serving a clear thesis, and it doesn't work especially as poetry. So it also has one other great thing about it is that it has this amazing soundscape that's like all encompassing, and it's soft and tender and light and frothy, and then it just turns into this bombastic, loud, cathartic, sort of triumphant soundscape, and it's very well done. But overall, it's unfortunately very forgettable. I'm trying to remember it right now. I only watched it like yesterday, and the only thing that's coming back to me are the visuals and the music, but the poetry isn't coming back to me. The lesser, slower parts of the film aren't coming back to me. I can only remember really 3 scenes, and all of them are extraordinary. But I know that there's like another 10 minutes worth of film in this 15-minute film that I'm not remembering, which is not that great. So I'm going to have to deduct points for that. But yeah, overall, I would recommend this to people who like art films, to people who like artsy-fartsy stuff. But expect something that has some bad poetry in it. But good music, good visuals, amazing soundscape, good editing too. Pretty good editing, not great. And the cinematography does falter in some of the poetry scenes, but overall the cinematography is great. The directing is good, the writing is good. What little writing there is pretty good, except for the poetry, like I mentioned. But yeah, overall I'm going to give it a 62%, and that's going to be that for me. So thank you all so much for coming. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.